Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiancée Ned for more than 3 years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. She sends me a bunch of different things from Reddit like eBay seller advice, and I'm just going to go for it. I haven't looked at these, I just opened them all up, so it's also like a surprise for me. So let's go ahead and go through it. Thinking of dropping the accepts offer. I know there's a lot of people that just really don't want to deal with offers. Like it doesn't bother me. Like actually our whole strategy revolves around offers. Most of our items do sell on offer. So let's see, need advice about accepting offers or at least making a bottom line. Has anyone noticed a huge drop in sales when they removed this option? So we tried this for like a week one time where we turned off offers there was two different things we tried, but the first thing which is relevant to this is we turned off offers. We still got sales, but and we were getting bigger sales, but like our week or two where we did this, it was just like overall less money coming in for us, and we do it full time. So I guess if you're not full time and you really want to wait to get like more money for your items, but I kind of price them with offers in mind. So it really depends on like how you price them. It says, has anyone noticed a huge drop in sales when they move this option? So we did. My sales are going really well, but the low ball offer is annoying. Yeah, they come in all the time. You can counter and hope for the best. I would say if you like counter and then they come back with the same offer or something, at that point you can kind of like just decline it. Sometimes we just let it sit there, because if you let it sit there, I don't think they can like resend an offer. But if you have offers on, people are going to try. Especially, I think you can put on like a little minimum offer amount there. So, however, I'd say more than half my sales are from offers. Yeah, most of like 95% of ours, but that's like our strategy. So, just curious to see if anyone regrets it, or should I just counter offer more? Yeah, just keep counter offering more until you can notice that it is like, it's not going to happen anymore. Also, you can, within counter offers, you can send messages. Well, now you can actually just send any messages. They updated that recently. Within offers, you can send messages back and forth. So you can send like, hey, I do combined shipping, I have other stuff you want to take a look. You can always try to get the sale, get extra stuff in there. So yeah, that's how we deal with it. But yeah, we still kind of like, we'll get the low ball offers every day, but we kind of, Aneta does most of the offers. I'll kind of take control. She's more willing to hold off a little bit more. I'm more willing to accept. So it's like a kind of nice little balance. We talk about it often. I'll be like, oh, this is a low offer, but I would probably take it. And then she'll take the reins, and then she'll do a counter offer and then get the sale. Let's see what other people say. You can set a minimum offer. Yeah, you can do that. And eBay will automatically deny any offer below that. So we did this, but I remember there was an issue where at one point, this was like early on in eBay, where we had some minimum offer amounts on items. It's extra effort when you're like doing listings to do that. And then at some point, I think I wanted to do like a combined order for someone, or like I wanted to like lower the price, and I kept getting error signs. And I didn't know what the error was until I realized I was trying to lower the price below our minimum offer amounts, because we had done discounts on like old items when we used to do that. We don't do that anymore. So like you will have to redo some work if you kind of set this up. So be careful if you ever want to go lower than your minimum offer, if that makes sense. Someone said, I get unsolicited discount requests every week despite not taking offers. Oh yeah, I guess because you can send offers and messages, right? So like I think there's a button where you can send an offer. So if someone messages and they ask for offers, I know someone that they sell a bunch of cards. They don't take offer, like they don't have offers on, but they will still take them occasionally for messages for like combo orders. All right. Someone said it really depends on what you're selling and the buyer accept offers, but I build it into my margins. Yeah, we kind of build the offer system into our sales too. So like there's too many strategies here that like talk about it. It just, I wouldn't let it bother you. Like if you turn on something, you're turning on like the whole thing, right? So if you're turning on offers, of course someone's going to try to get a $1 sale, $5 sale, $10 sale, and $50 on a $200 item. People do try, and there's been times where like there was one time Aneta was trying to get a bunch of Arkham Horror living card game stuff for us. She saw someone had like a big lot of a bunch of expansions. She said she sent out like a joke offer. It was like 20% of the asking price, and they took it right away. They must have like not wanted it anymore. So like you never really know, so you can't blame people for trying. It is like best offer. Some people take that too serious. Sometimes like we like to think of it as like almost like a haggling thing going back and forth with people. But yeah, it just depends on how like everyone thinks about this differently. So if you turn it on, you can't get mad at people for lowballing. I can get it. It can be annoying, but we just kind of ignore it. I mean, I like the offers coming in. I feel like it helps our algorithm. Like people are looking at our stuff. That means someone wants it. Like that's important to me, that you did good pictures, you did a good description, and someone wants it. All right, next one. So unreal. This listing has been removed for a policy violation. Pop Mart Labubu, the Monsters Classic Series plush doll's shoulder, something like that. To sum it up, oh sorry, let me pull it up for you guys. To sum it up, this sorry. Let me get a hold of myself. To sum it up, this eBay said this bag is fake when I clearly have the QR code in place. I bought it in my listing to prove it's authentic and I still get it removed. I contacted them and spoke with the listing department. The guy told me to repost, so I did, and it still gets taken down. How can I post this and what other proof do I need? So I don't know anything about this Labubu thing. Well, I know it's popular right now. I've seen like people have it. There's someone like in our parking lot that has it like hanging on their thing. I'm aware of that, but like we've had stuff removed before. I had a couple of the D&D cards for policy violations or something about like, I forgot what it was. It was not true. I think it's just all this stuff is just either automatic at this point on eBay's back end. It's either AI that they probably invested into that's going through the stuff, and something in your listing is just triggering these automatic things to take down your listings. I kind of don't relist something like this. Like I've noticed like when you relist something, it does get taken down again. There's also been stuff that's been banned before that we had removed. I think it was I can't think of it right now. It's the one of the syrup bottles. We sell all sorts of like tins and stuff, and it just got like it was like a banned item, so that one got removed. I listed an empty fire extinguisher, like a vintage one or whatever, and then that got removed because they were thinking it was full or new or something, even though everything about my listing was clear. Talked to them, they said to like relist it gets taken down. I think it's just like automatic at this point. It might be like one letter, one word, something is taking it down. So like I kind of just let those items sit for a while, and we'll figure out. So yeah, let's see what people say for this one. Oh, something got deleted. Not worth the risk. Forget it. List elsewhere. Yeah. See, I just kind of have the items in like the box that they're in, and they're kind of like in our unsold eBay things, like the stuff that's they ban your account. Anyone at your address is banned. Oh, they can. I guess they could ban you if you keep like not following their rules, even if it's automatic. You got to be careful with that. Let's see. Don't list them anymore. Listing high risk items gets you banned. I'm not defending it, but it's just how eBay is not worth it. Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Like, I wasn't thinking about like getting a ban, but like this person said they talked to someone, but like I said, it's all automatic. So all right, I guess don't list the item. Let's move on. Next one. Would you ever, out of pure curiosity, message a buyer asking why they bought your item? No, I want to do this so many times, but like the moment any messages after the sale comes through, other than like proper, I don't know, it just always leads to like weird, like Annette and I joke about it, and we'll see like, you send them like whatever, someone buys like this laptop, right? And you go like, oh, hey, I was wondering what you bought this for. And they'll get in, they'll be like, you know what? You're right. It doesn't work. I don't want it. Like you don't really, you're not there to have a conversation or like be a friend. You want to have good customer service, but like, just kind of, you never really know. Just let them get the item. It doesn't matter. So let's see what they sold here. Let's actually get into it. Some kind of deluxe pocket Russian English translator. So they're trying to translate. Oh, that's someone's. I don't even know if I guess I can show this right there. All right, why they bought an item. So I was thrifting. Let me pull this up a little bit higher for you guys. So I was thrifting and found this oddball Lingvatron Model 7000 Deluxe Pocket Russian English translator sitting at Goodwill for $3. We sold like a Spanish English one before. It was like a cool one. It was like kind of like pink and stuff, so it was a pretty cool one. It took a while to sell, but ended up selling for like $20, $22 plus shipping. Looked quirky enough that I figured it might have some value. Did a little digging and saw some stale eBay listings with asking price into the 300 range, but they were clearly stagnant and collecting dust. No real demand. So I lowballed my listing at $60 just to move it. Oh, that's interesting. I always feel like it's weird when people go like, they'll see, I guess like, I don't think comps as serious as other people, where if there's only so many for 200, 300, why not 150? Why not 100? Why does it have to be like multiplying and opposite, dividing by like 5, right? So I lowballed my listing at $60. That's a whole nother conversation. I know that controversial too for a lot of people. Would also list this at $60 just to move it. After more research, I realized this thing has basically zero practical use today unless you're into vintage electronic dictionary and collector's items. That's not true. You can't actually do like, what do I want to say, like real research into this. There's so many use for items. This could literally just be a back piece for someone's YouTube channel. You don't know. We've sold an item before that was they messaged us after and they said please let us know like when we need to get this. Before they bought it, they said we need to get this within 2 weeks because we're putting it on a set for a TV show. So like they happened to let us know then. would have never guessed if they never said that, right? I would have sold whatever item it was and then just thought someone wanted it. You can't really know what someone wants people for. All right, it's sold after 6 months. Oh, so even with their lowball price, it's still sold after 6 months. All right, now I'm sitting here resisting the urge to message buyer out of pure curiosity. Why did you buy this? Nostalgia, collecting weirds, 90s gadgets, some niche. Yeah, anything. It doesn't really matter. People appreciate stuff all over the place. People collect everything. People collect like rocks, coins, like just anything. Like I collect board games. People probably don't care about this stuff. They probably think my stuff's weird. I mean, people on the channel who like pop in and don't even know what we're doing here, they'll call it stuff like junk. All right, would you ever message a buyer just ask that, or is it crossing the line into weird eBay seller behavior? Someone said, no, never. I'm happy. I sold an item that they bought for enjoyment, whatever reason. My job is done, and I don't need to pester them. Yeah, that's kind of like where I'll leave this. Also, let's see what someone else says. If they message you about something else, maybe you can squeak a question in about. I still would not do that. Otherwise, it would be in bad taste and maybe make them rethink their purchase. See, this person knows that, like, it happens. Like you're getting people to think about it. They're like, oh yeah, why did I buy that? So I don't even remember. I don't want it anymore. Return. All right. Next up, we got this. Buyer bought my free ship item, is now asking for overnight shipping. What do I do? Okay, so we just kind of had a situation like this. The buyer agreed to pay the shipping price, like the total price. They already agreed to it. eBay is going to back you up. I would just like ship the item. You can try messaging them. Like for us, we have stuff on where we need to ship it out the next day, so we have a short window to like have a conversation about it. But eBay will back you up. You might get a return if they want to be salty and like stick it to you. But like if they get the item quickly and they're still happy about the time, I don't know. It really depends on the situation. But overall, once you agree to the price or they agree to pay the price, I don't change any of this. So I'm curious what other people do. Someone wanted us to add a signature request, which I think it was like $6, $7, $8. Basically, it was going to take our item like triple the shipping price or whatever. You know what I mean? It not triple the shipping price. It was going to like cut our sale in half. It was like a $15 item. If we had to pay $6 or $7, that was not agreed upon. Someone said, I've never had this experience before. Oh, they also put in the buyer note. Buyer paid in full for my item with free shipping and is now asking for overnight. Is that some sort of new scam to get quick shipping and chargeback and other concerns? It's not a scam. I think they just want it quickly. Is that it's probably going to be 100 plus for shipping because it's going across the country, and if he returns it, buyer remorse is likely. I'm on the hook for that shipping. What do you do in this scenario? I mean, you just ship out the item. You can maybe, if you want to have a conversation with this person, but let's see. Ask buyer to cancel and send an offer to them for the item plus shipping. I wouldn't even do that. Or add a shipping option to the item and let the buyer purchase it with the extra shipping. Yes, if they didn't buy it yet, you can add in the shipping option. I still don't like to deal with like the overnight stuff, just like a personal thing for us. But yeah, I just like I don't know. I wouldn't even ask the buyer to cancel and send an offer to them for the item. Like it's just already. Let's see other people if you can't update the shipping cost after the buyer pays. Yeah, okay. I think they just misunderstood. Okay, ask buyer cancel. Let's see what else. Man, I can't stand people like this who don't bother communicating before they make a purchase and make some special requests. I mean, I would just ship it out. I mean, like eBay will get your back. Or talk to them or try to. Yeah, message buyer, let them know that standard shipping is free. Overnight expedited shipping will be a charge. Offered to relist the item. I guess a lot of people will relist. I don't know. I just wouldn't do this. I'll think about it in the future. But I don't know. Like, especially because it's like in a buyer's note. They said that they would pay for the overnight or 2-day delivery, so you can add that. We had someone that messaged us like super late at night. I completely forgot about the message. Someone did that question recently to us too. All right, so I guess I would deal with it different than other people. Refund partial shipping on free shipping items. Refund partial shipping. Let's see what happened. Let's see. I just listed them all yesterday afternoon. Once they've been on eBay for 2 weeks, I'll be happy to look at discounts and bundles. Oh, you're letting someone know when you're like going to discount something? I like to get the best offer you can do. That's interesting. I mean, why not just get the sale at this point? Like, are you really going to wait 2 weeks? Oh, man, people are really stingy, I guess. Like, no offense to the people that do that. It's just, we just have a different strategy. I know there's a bunch of strategies out there. Someone said, thanks for a response. I have a question as mentioned. You can use one label for 2 items. I have a plan to buy 2 pieces, this one, another one, which is better for you to do. Either give me the partial refund or one shipping cost or adjust the selling price. Am I crazy for thinking this is unnecessary? I'm not too sure why Netta sent me this one. She does more of like the combined orders and knows like the more back end for that, but I'm not too sure about this like one shipping label for 2 pieces. Like she actually does most of the shipping and all, like most of the labels. I've had to only cover a couple of times where she was unfortunately sick, so I had to like take over everything at that point. That's why we're a good team. All right, so let's see what people say here. You paying the price as listed. You mentioned if it was still for sale in 2 weeks, you look into bundles and discounts. I wouldn't sell something for less just because a buyer thinks they're entitled to a deal. And then let's see what's red flag block. Don't let them dictate the terms of the sale. Personally, if they ask for help, how do you do any, hey, do you do any discounts and shipping if I order? Really? Okay, I guess so. I would like continue this discussion. Maybe, I guess what I would do, I would continue the discussion. I would not have sent this like 2 week thing, but I guess that's how that person does a strategy. And then I would let them know to send offers on each item, and then we can either refund the excess shipping, or if eBay, sometimes the cart lets us actually just send an invoice for like the actual combined shipping where you get to do the weight and stuff at that point. But yeah, I would try to figure out a deal, but they're doing I don't think this is unnecessary. And I guess like a lot of people like bake their price into the free shipping, and that's why I'm not a fan of free shipping strategies or stuff. Like, I know that's also controversial, because then it kind of muddies the whole water and stuff. We do a calculated shipping on everything, and it also gives them more of an incentive for people and for us to combine everything. But once you like start calculating exact numbers for this exact shirt and this bag, and then someone wants to do a deal, and if you don't have like your deal in mind of like how you baked in the price, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, then it gets more complicated, and then you're gonna do it in 2 weeks anyways. I don't know. That's pretty weird, at least for me. I know that's the controversial. All right, so what I would do is, combine the two shirts into a new listing with the proper weights, especially shirts, or you probably know what they weigh at this point. I don't sell too much clothes, and then send them the link to the new offer. Take down the 2 other listings, or tell them to send 2 offers on the 2 shirts. This person probably doesn't have offers on, so but maybe turn them on or whatever, and then have them do that, and then you could do an invoice or refund the excess shipping if you want to do that. I don't think it's unnecessary or ridiculous or something like that. But if you bake in your price into the shipping and have free shipping, that's I don't know how to deal with that. I guess at that point, I don't know. I think the weird part about that one is they're going to do it in 2 weeks anyway, so. All right, shipping right here. Is it considered a faux pas to use Amazon boxes when shipping items? Obviously, this is to save money on overhead, but it feels odd, or maybe that will seem as if I'm drop shipping from Amazon. Any thoughts or helpful advice? So, we use reboxes all the time. You want to cover as many labels and stuff that you can. So we have like white stickers and stuff to like cover up any labels and stuff. I know a lot of people think it looks trashy. We get thousands of feedback about how Netta does the best shipping ever. So we have actual proof within our feedback that not a single person has ever been upset about our shipping, and then constant feedback that we get from the customers that there's a lot of people that say Netta is the best shipping that they've ever seen. No joke. Maybe I should do a video about that, about all of the feedback that we get, but it's kind of like a little bit of masturbatory, where it's like, oh, look at all the cool good feedback we get, look how awesome we are. So I don't know if you want to see like a video of me going through our feedback. I can do that. Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks. This person said, thanks for any advice or helpful thoughts. I know a lot of people do not like this. They think it's like not professional. They think it's ugly. Let's see. I could buy a new box and charge more, or use a free box and save you money. Would someone complain either way? Yes. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Someone's going to complain no matter what. I'll ship 700 to 800 orders a year, and 90% are Amazon boxes. No concerns at all. Oh, cool. Interesting. I remember like when I looked into this a bit ago, a lot of people don't like this. No, it really isn't. Just make sure to remove or cover up any old barcodes or stickers. Yeah, we have like a sticker remover, like the little gun thing. Not a gun thing, it's like I forgot what it was called, and then I got it to like get rid of Goodwill stickers and stuff. I hadn't had to use it for like one of these boxes. You have to be careful because they're like corrugated cardboard. Don't want to start like a fire or anything, but like we just like you can use your fingers and like fingernails to like peel off stickers. Just make sure it looks good, and if it's bad and you got it for free, recycle the box or use it to store your items or something. All right, biggest concern would be that Amazon's boxes are some of the weakest out there, especially the bigger ones. Oftentimes when I get an Amazon delivered box, it's already 50% destroyed. Don't reuse an unstable box. Okay, cool. This is kind of like what we actually think about this. Let's see. I use them all the time, never complain. I just use a piece of that crap eBay tape I get for low cost and put some of it on the box so you can see where it came from. Keep costs low. We don't spend our credits or whatever on tape. It's like, actually, it's just like, we get boxes from the eBay credit. It's more cost efficient. We've done like the math, at least for us at that point. So even when we get a bunch of free boxes, we still purchase the eBay boxes. We don't get the eBay tape, but I know a lot of people get the eBay tape. I mean, I guess they just like how like pretty it looks, you know, around the package, like this person said, and it can also distract from an Amazon box, I guess. So like if you're shipping an Amazon box and then you put like the tape on it, and when you visually can see, I actually like that. That's probably the best argument I've seen for the eBay tape. I didn't think about it that way. I was thinking more for cost. We get like tape really cheap-ish in quotations, compared to boxes. Oh man, I'm just like, I'm proud of people. I'm proud of people here that they're actually like saving the environment. They're reusing boxes. That's pretty good. That, like, we do it too. Yeah, as long as they're good boxes, you cover up everything. Make sure it's a solid, structured box. Still doesn't have like food stains or just look ridiculous or looks like it's kind of crunching in and it's mushed. So yeah. All right, that's everything. That was a fun one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.